this is Gray Fox.
And I'm Vixen.
And welcome to a review of Bastion blades.
Yay.
It's actually Bastion Gear, but I'm more interested in their blades, as you know. So, anyways, but Bastion Gear was a new company to us. They were first introduced to us by BattleBox. With a couple of products that we received in a couple of BattleBox is a monthly subscription box for tactical and survival gear. And they included a couple of Bastion products in a couple of different boxes. Were they the same box or different boxes? I don't remember. I think it might have been the same box. But regardless, the point being that we had no idea who Bastion was at that point in time until we got those products. Once we got the products and we were able to kind of play with them and test them out, we found that they were very interesting. So I went to their website, which is bastiongear.com. And checked out what all they have to offer, and they have a ton of stuff to offer. But while we were at Blade Show, we of course ran into
Our buddy Mike.
Mike.
Or should we say Comrade Mike?
Right, yeah, I know. Just Buddy Mike is good, I think. He's Americanized. He's in the fold. So why don't you tell us about Mike a little bit, your experience with him.
Okay, so Mike is this really cool guy. He's just brilliant. Like, you could see just the gears going in his head as he talks. He's got this incredible eye for design, and he's just such a cool guy. Like, he dresses real sharp, and he talks real intelligent. Just awesome guy.
He just is a very genuine person.
Yes, and he's just so classy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought he was really awesome.
I was very impressed by him, that's for sure.
And
definitely.
He is local to Atlanta. He was one of the very few people that we met at Blade Show that is actually living in the Atlanta area.
And just for those of you, so you know, Vixen's voice doesn't normally sound like this. She's just got a bit of a cold, but she's getting better.
It's better.
It's better than it was yesterday.
It's definitely better than it was earlier, because Gray Fox told me I sound either like Clint Eastwood or maybe Batman.
Yeah, could have been either one, to be honest. But regardless, so at bastiongear.com, you'll find a bunch of really cool stuff. So they have a ton of different ejection port covers and things for guns. Everything from for your Glock, Springfield XD, Springfield XDS, Smith & Wesson M&P, Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. Just a ton of different stuff, like decorative stuff and usable cool stuff. For your rifles, ejection port covers, magazine releases, charging handles, trigger guards, takedown pivot pins. They can make upgrades for the 1022 Ruger. They make cleaning kits, shotgun shell carriers. And then the stuff that interests me the most is the EDC gear. So EDC knives, pens, capsules, trays, wallets, money clips, notebooks, power banks, keychains, knucks, which are the little, you put them in your hand. They can go on your keychain, but you could belt somebody with them. It's almost like a mini brass knuckle type thing. They're actually really cool. Stuff for grooming. They make this one really cool thing called the tactical holiday stocking. It's like a holiday stocking that's like got the web gear on it and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. Cool. And then they make those spinners too, really cool ones too.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. So spinners are like this new thing, you know, kind of a fidgeting thing for adults.
Absolutely. For me, a fidgeting thing for me, that's a fidgeting thing for me, right? So I'm just saying. I like to fidget with knives. They make headwear, tees. They make stuff for the Apple Watch. They have some jewelry items. And then they had like the morale patches, coins, key tags, lapel pin stickers, and yeah, so all sorts of stuff like that. And they're about to increase their blades section on the website like in the next couple of days. But we'll talk about that more in a minute. First off, I'm sure you're interested in what I have from Bastion and why I like them so much. So I'm going to roll that tape of showing you the stuff that I just truly enjoy from that company. And I'll do that right now. All right, so first off, we have the Bastion EDC wallet. This is aluminum construction. All machined out. It has a strap for your cards and money to fit in there, but one of the cooler functions it has is these tools like a bottle opener, nail file and nail cleaner, a screwdriver Phillips head and a screwdriver flathead. Pretty cool. Not that heavy. It's a little thick. You may or may not have a wallet you carry that's that thick. My wallet is huge, so they call it an old man wallet, I guess. But this definitely will fit the trick for a EDC wallet, especially having the tools in it. This is the Bastion Brazo. It is my favorite EDC folder for general walking around in jeans, or just kind of chilling every day. This is kind of my go-to knife for EDC. This knife has a titanium coating on the scales, has a nice clip. It is a frame lock, has great bearings, and it has D2 steel, which is fairly resilient to the elements or anything like that. So this steel works really well, and it doesn't need a whole lot of maintenance. But anyways, it stays super sharp, and it's just a great knife to carry. In fact, I like it so much that I have 3 of them. This is the Bastion Partizan. Now this is my go-to knife for my work, because when I'm working I typically wear a suit. But this is definitely my go-to for EDC. It is just the lightest knife and most beautiful knife that I think I own. This comes in at 2 ounces. This is D2 steel, just like the Brazo. It has carbon fiber scales on the front and titanium scales on the back, pure titanium scales on the back. So it is weighs nothing. It is a frame lock, but it opens buttery smooth, just super easy. And it is a beautiful knife. Now I'm kind of lucky in this one. This is number 41 of 50. But just a very cool knife. And they are selling all of these items that you've seen so far on the website currently. But that is the Bastion Partizan. So pretty cool gear, huh? Really nice knives, that really nice wallet. So just so you have a price comparison on these things now, the aluminum wallet with the tools on the back, that's $40 on the Bastion website. So $39.95 on the Bastion website. In comparison, when we were at Blade Show, and a Blade Show price, they had a wallet very similar to this at one of the shops we were looking at. Remember?
Yes.
And they wanted $90 for it. And it didn't have the tools on the back. So I was like, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah.
But, so this is just one solid chunk of aluminum with the tool section put on the back for $39.95. And it's really quite cool and pretty comfortable, actually. I've used it a few times. Anyways, so that's that. The Bastion Brazo, which is the titanium coated frame lock D2 steel, which is a really cool knife. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. That one on the website is $129.99. So basically $130 for a knife that's worth way more than that. It's just such a really cool design with the nice bearings and everything else. It's just really cool. And well worth the $129.99 by far.
And it's your everyday carry.
And it is my everyday carry when I'm wearing anything but a suit.
Yes.
However, I'm just as comfortable in a suit as I am in a pair of jeans or whatever out in the woods. But I'm in a suit every day, just about, during the week.
Yeah.
And so when I'm in a suit, I do carry the Bastion Partizan. which is just incredibly light, and it's such an awesome knife. Anyways, it is a fantastic knife, a good cutter, easy to open, weighs nothing, as I've already said, but yeah, it's fantastic. I really dig it, but super nice. But this one in carbon fiber with the titanium rear is, carbon fiber titanium is $155, okay?
Wow.
Which is pretty reasonable considering it's carbon fiber and titanium.
Right.
Usually that goes for just a ridiculous amount of money. And so the $155 price tag is more than fair for this knife. They also make a titanium and titanium. So both sides are titanium, and that's also $155. And then they make a the same one in G10. So it has G10 scales instead of carbon fiber and titanium, and that one is $135. So it's a little bit less for the G10 because carbon fiber and titanium are very expensive. So
right.
But this is the carbon fiber and titanium, and it is an absolutely beautiful knife. So it is fantastic. I really like it. They've also got a folding knife, just a straight carbon fiber knife, which, mind you, carbon fiber on its own will break, but they do make it, which it's kind of a cool, catchy thing. They also make a carbon fiber fixed blade and things like that. But what's coming up and what's new and exciting is that they're going to make a new knife, which should be on the website, which is bastiongear.com.
In the next day or so.
In the next day or so, which is going to be called the Bastion Bro. Ooh. So the Bastion Bro is very similar looking to the Bastion Brazo. I think, or did he say Brazo Bro? Hang on. I'm going to tell you in a second because I was texting with him about it. The Brazo Bro.
Oh, it's a Brazo Bro.
Brazo Bro. So the Bastion Brazo Bro. And so it's going to be, they're going to make a model that's all carbon fiber. Of course, the all carbon fiber model will have to have a liner lock because you can't do a frame lock on carbon fiber. It just won't hold against the metal. But the other ones will have liner locks, which is titanium with a Stingray inlay, a Stingray-like inlay, which is pretty cool. Remember we saw that Stingray at Blade Show?
Yeah.
That'll look pretty cool.
Yep.
And let's see, we're going to have S35VN steel for the blades. It'll have a ceramic bearing, ambidextrous clip. Yeah, very cool. And then of course the clips handles in titanium. Yep, very cool. Very cool. So yep, so the straight carbon fiber one will be the liner lock. The other ones will all be frame locks because you can do a frame lock on titanium, and those will be $150.
That's a really good price.
That's a super cool price for something that's carbon fiber and titanium. So it's basically the same options almost as the Bastion Partizan, but in this flavor, right?
Cool.
Which is going to be like the best of all worlds. It'll make me very happy. But anyways, no, very cool. You guys know I love knives, right? And I wouldn't rep a company that I didn't think was just awesome. And these knives are the best bang for your buck for something fancy and awesome. You know, with the best bearings, the best materials, well put together, just beautiful.
Right.
And just really cool. So do me a favor, go to bastiongear.com, check out their website, let them know that Gray Fox sent you, and it'll be kind of cool.
Or Vixen.
But better yet, let them know Vixen sent you. That's more important than Gray Fox. I think he liked you better anyways.
I think so too.
Oh, brutal.
It could be, because I spoke Russian to him.
That could be what it is. I'm not quite sure. But anyways, so yeah, do us the favor, check out bastiongear.com. Super happy with their products. I think they're fantastic.
I do too.
And he's just a really good dude.
Yep.
Which, as you guys know, that means everything to us. So, anyways, peace.
See ya.
Stay foxy.
Stay foxy.